Dumelang, Sanbonan. Welcome to another segment of Talk, Entertainment and Art. It's your boy at Just Mangwe, Mfana Kokas on the streets, Lektalwang Linda Mangwe. We're back again with another episode at the same place, same me, same outfit. Let's not judge each other. Welcome to another segment of Talk, Entertainment and Art. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it with your people so we can get a lot of people subscribing on the channel. You know what to do. I'm not rolling alone. I have a very special guest, someone I've seen perform, someone I can vouch for, which is a really great accolade, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna let him introduce himself, and then from then we're gonna talk about his life into his craft, his journey into his craft, and basically what he is about. Bro, welcome to the show.
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you for welcoming me.
Yeah.
You good? I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright, bruv. Okay, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself so they know who you are.
All right.
Like first name, basis, and then what you do, and then we'll take it from there.
Cool. First name, government name, or first name?
Any, whichever one you'd want them to know.
All right, cool. So I go by the name of RK, artist name. I'm a rapper / musician / songwriter / sound engineer, and 24 years old. And I love to make music. I guess that's it.
That's basically it.
That's
okay.
basically me in a nutshell.
So basically RK is a rapper that is also on the come up. As you guys remember, when we started the whole podcast, the whole aim was to divulge and get into the art sector and not really tap onto the people we've been seeing in all these other shows and all these other gigs, you know. So basically we started this platform so we can have like people like RK on the show, you know, because I know you've been in the in the industry for quite some time, but I'd still say you are young in the industry.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So basically, can you like entail of how it all started, where RK started doing music, how it all came apart, what made you decide yes, the music is my thing?
Yeah, right. Well, because it's like so many years of how this all came to be. I'll try and like condense it a bit, but it started around high school times.
Yeah.
I think I was in grade 8. New environment, new peers. It's high school. High school. It's high school now. High school. You know, things have changed, but around that time there was kind of like a trend of writing like raps, especially coming up with punchlines, because this was like the Lil Wayne era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So punchlines were like everything, and so I kind of caught onto the trend of it. I liked it. I thought it was cool, creative, and I think I also have a bit of a creative background, because prior to that I'd been like drawing sketches and stuff like that.
So you were into arts before you tapped into arts.
Yeah, exactly. So I try my stuff out. There's this guy I'd always refer my stuff to. Same grade and everything, but I felt like he was more polished than the stuff that he does. So I'm just trying to get
trusted him.
Exactly. And I'm trying to get feedback. But they need overhype, you know what I mean? Because at some point, like, I could barely write like 4 bars, you know, out of a full 16.
Okay, yeah.
So this is now all of my might and strength and effort and blood, sweat and tears into these 4 bars.
Trying to just make something,
Yeah. I give him my stuff. He reads it, goes, "Yo, bro, dog, you are the rap king." And I'm like, nah, no ways. You know what I'm saying? I was honest enough with myself to be like, I'm not there, you know?
I'll not embody your opinion right now.
Yeah.
You don't feel you are there yet.
Yeah, like it just, I don't know. That was a bit too much, because I just felt like there's still so much more I could do, especially when you do listen to music and people have written verses.
Yeah.
I'm still taking days to write a quarter of one verse.
Okay, yeah. So this is grade 8 though.
This is grade 8.
Okay.
But I'm struggling to come up with a rap name. You know, people are coming up with rap names, nicknames, or whatever. So
Lil Slick
and all of that. I tried, bro, with like my name, because like my actual name is Nzaba Letimnanzi.
Nzaba Letimnanzi. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, Nzaba, and it's like Lil
Nzi.
I just wasn't messing with it.
Yeah.
Long story short, it's like, okay, that Rap King thing still stuck with me. But it's like, let me abbreviate it though, because
Okay.
I don't want to be like up there to everybody, like, yeah, I go by name Rap King, because there's an expectation immediately.
Ah, yeah.
And
yeah.
back then, more than
That's
now.
like alpha. You just telling people
Exactly,
that
yeah,
I'm the
like,
alpha.
mm.
Bro, like, shoulders up.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And yet I'm there with low self-esteem and
You're not
all
even
of
trusting
that.
your bars.
Nah, dog.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Nah,
you
I feel
know,
you, I
so
feel
it's
you.
just
I feel you.
a wrong first impression from the get-go.
Yeah.
I told myself if people wanted to go out of their way to ask, they would.
Yeah, facts.
Then I'd let them know, because that time it was like heavily competitive, especially where freestyles are concerned.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, you're a Rap King,
Yeah.
why don't you drop some
You
lines?
know?
Like,
A couple of bars here and
exactly.
there. Yeah.
Fast forward
And then you
to
mumble. Imagine.
yay. So yeah, fast forward to another high school I moved to. I was from in Jabulweni.
Yeah.
Then I went to Sisegelo.
What's he say?
Yeah,
Hostel.
Sisegelo, yeah.
Now it's hostel life.
Now I'm at hostel.
Was it termly or weekly?
Termly.
Termly. Wow.
Termly, yeah.
Yeah, parents didn't want you, bruv.
Yeah, you could say that.
They didn't want you, bruv.
They didn't want me, bro.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
and
all
then you-
love. It's okay.
Now they were trying to groom you, bro.
Yeah. No, but it's also because we moved
Ah,
to
so,
SA. So it's
so
like,
it made sense that you were termly.
yeah,
Okay,
it would
yeah.
have been like expensive. But in any case, met with new peers, new environments again.
Yeah.
Seeing more people rapping and
Even
stuff.
probably all peers from Njabuleni, because some people change schools like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I met people like PI
Uh-huh.
or PIC.
I
I'm
know
not
PI.
sure. Yeah.
I think I know PI.
Yeah. He shout out to him. He actually like saw something in me.
So basically, we can say he was that one person that kind of
Like
was honest with your raps, or
yeah, but also just encouraging as well.
just pushing you to do lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, it's always good to be in like involved with those kind of people, or have that kind of environment
Yeah,
in a
facts,
sense.
facts.
Fast forward to the end of the year, I not meet, but start to like form a musical bond with longtime brother and friend
Yeah.
Rage,
Yeah.
R4GE. Just for those of you who don't know,
Yeah, yeah.
Rage. And since then, him and I have been like making music.
Oh yeah.
Moving forward, it's in 2013 now where I decided to like start recording.
Okay.
So all of this was like just writing stuff.
So you
and-
started writing back in Form 1, grade 8.
yeah,
And then you only like dropped your first song 2013.
in 2012 with PI. It's on YouTube
Uh-huh.
still. Better Man.
Peter man.
Yeah.
Also Peter.
Man. Also better now. Also better now.
yeah.
Also better then.
How was that experience of like knowing, of like listening to yourself for the first time? Because I'd like to reference with myself when I first watched my first episode with the podcast. Never done it before, virgin in this thing.
Yeah.
I watched my first episode, I'm like, ooh, bruv, you could have done a lot better. Didn't you have that in, like when you listened to your song, or you thought you justified it?
No. To this day, like, okay, what happens is like you initially feel this adrenaline, I guess, after like the ideas that you have in your head are now being put to something and you're listening to it. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
like, it's
of
still
course.
that high, but then like
course.
it comes down, and you just start listening to, okay, I could have done this instead. I could have done, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you start pitching yourself up. You're like listening, like,
Exact.
could have done this, could have not do this at least.
Yeah, type of thing.
So you dropped your first song with PI, title or Peter Man?
Better Man.
Better or better?
Yeah, better.
Better. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, and then moving forward, 2013.
Yeah, 2013, I worked on my first mixtape and my second mixtape.
So you dropped 2 mixtapes in 2013.
Yeah, I dropped 2 mixtapes in 2013.
You lie. You
and
lie.
2 more the following year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but that time, like I said, I'd been working with Rage since.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
So him and I had been recording all the time. And
Okay.
thankfully, he was one guy who like,
he had a studio or something.
no. We were at hostel. So
Oh, okay.
I'd ask one of my close friends
Oh,
just
yeah?
to lend his laptop.
Oh, yeah.
We got the Audacity program like from Computer Lab,
yeah,
downloaded
Computer
it
Lab,
because one of
downloaded,
my
transfer that. Oh, yeah.
friends in the dorms had it, but
Oh,
like
okay.
wasn't as available as we would have wanted to use
Oh,
it. You know
okay,
what I mean?
okay.
So it helped to get it for ourselves.
Okay.
And all we had was that, earphones, laptop mic.
Wow.
That was our studio.
Earphones, laptop mic, and
That
then
was
that's
it.
a mini studio. That's basically all you need, though.
Yeah, but I mean the quality was bad. The thing is, we didn't care. I think
Soundproof, nothing, echoing,
it's
didn't care.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Ah.
the peas are popping. You know what I mean? When you, yeah, if like you're recording at night and it's like bugs, crickets, and whatnot by the window and stuff, and Big Ben's hot. So
yeah, facts.
yeah, so it made for good memories looking back to tape. But what I like about us just doing it is that like no excuses. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, facts.
You
It's what
know-
you love.
Yeah, exactly. I
Uh-huh.
think just our like hearing ourselves like digitally, like on an MP3 file.
Oh yeah.
You know, and then
It
putting it
kinda-
on our
it hyped you
phones,
up.
and you know, just like
I'm listening to my stuff.
Exactly.
bruv. Uh-huh. So you dropped 2 EPs in 2013,
two mixtapes.
2 mixtapes, sorry.
Mm.
And then 2015, you won that Francophobic. Was it 2015?
Yeah, Francophonie competition.
Competition. That
Yeah.
made you get into Bushfire.
Yeah, that's
So you
the one.
performed at Bushfire
I performed
20
at Bushfire 2015.
2015. How was that
2015.
experience, bro?
It was nice. Actually, we are recording this podcast at the very same place where that Francophonie competition was.
Oh, I think I remember it.
Yeah.
It's just that I was not into rap that much. I probably saw it. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
not, I'm not the ideal person, you know.
I hear you.
Oh, you were here.
I was,
You won the
yeah.
audition here.
Yeah,
How
I
many
won
contestants?
the what's the competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Paige was there. Paige, because I knew Paige from Njawolweni.
Oh yeah.
And the other guys, I don't remember very well. But,
But
it was
there were a
like,
number of guys.
Yeah, a number of guys. It was like
So Rap King became king that day. You know? He beat other O's to performing.
you could say that, I guess. But I was nervous though. Like, I need to try to find that video. I'll try to ask a few people who might.
Wait, that Bushfire video.
No,
or
the
audition.
Francophonie one, I think. Because Bushfire, the issue was.
Firefly.
Um,
What was it? Firefly. What you call the inside Bushfire? That
Thing it-
stage.
No, it wasn't that. It was open mic one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, open
okay,
mic.
Okay.
And that time, like, majority of my friends were still, like, at school.
Okay.
So the time that I was performing at, nighttime stuff, made them unavailable to come and see me.
Stuff
Stuff like
made
that.
Sense. It makes sense.
I would
It
have
makes
had
sense.
like some kind of captured footage then, but I still won't forget it. It was you know, a little
eye-opening because
eye-opening, yeah, and a bit underwhelming because I guess when you like go out into the world from like what you hope and what you want and stuff like that. Like they
Yeah.
told me I'm performing at Bushfire. I'm like,
You're like,
okay,
what?
the main stage? It's like, nah. Is it that other one? Nah. It's the open mic stage. Open mic.
Open mic.
And then I grew to learn like open mic, like anybody can like just rock up and do
Yeah,
their
but you
stuff
got
there.
the slot, bruv. It's not like you
Exactly.
just walk through and say, "Can I jump on?" and they let you.
Yeah.
You know, you need to be selected somehow.
Yeah. But I did have fun doing it though. Like I performed I think about 2 to 3 tracks.
Oh,
They
yeah?
wanted me to perform a few hours later when there were more people again because like they enjoyed it. But I was also just like learning how to perform in front
Yeah,
of
how
like
to finesse yourself
and stuff cuz
performance-wise.
you learn a
Because
lot.
I've seen you, bruv. Unlike a lot of people that may have just listened to your music, I've seen you.
You've got the receipts.
Yeah, I have the receipts. I've seen you perform live, and I was quite impressed because I haven't seen you perform. I haven't seen your music or seen you before, and then that day you jumped on, and then you did your thing. Yeah.
Ah, no,
Nah,
bro.
you killed it. You
Appreciate
killed
it,
it,
man.
man.
You also killed Joe.
Oh, shut up, bro! Don't make me
Hosting
get a
the
big
show.
head. Hey,
Oh, shout out to you.
Fanakokas. So yeah, so you moved on, and then I really want us to talk about your. I don't want to call it a call sign, but your relationship with Psycholution.
Yeah.
Because I saw him that day.
Mm.
He's a bro of yours, a fan of yours, like a
Yeah,
brother to you.
yeah.
How's that relationship for you?
It's surprising, I guess.
How do you guys get together?
He reached out to me last year, early last year,
Oh yeah.
just to like, I guess show love. I suppose.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
sure if I had released the first volume of the Cool EP by
The
that
cool
time.
EP, yeah.
But yeah, he did reach out, and I was like, from there we kept in touch.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I think even more this year, as things changed in my life personally, I'd been able to like reach out to him and communicate more. I think there was a lot that we had in common.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there was good common ground, and then also just a love for our craft.
Yeah,
You know,
facts.
his experience and
Because he is experienced.
exactly.
He is, yeah.
You know, it's helpful and stuff with what he offers in terms of guidance and all.
Uh-huh.
And mind you, I did not like expect that introduction. That was
You lie.
No, I didn't. So I was just gonna
That's
go up and do
surprising.
my thing. Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
I appreciate him and everything he's done to support what I do. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
For real, yeah. So,
You also, I noticed on your IG as well, you dropped a single. Ngiyakhohlwa man.
my life.
I think it's My Life.
Yeah.
And that thing had like 1,000 streams. Was it the first week or something?
Yeah, about.
Yes. Yes. How was?
Slightly over.
Did I feel overwhelming or something?
I try to keep cool about it, but of course, you know, because you have to remember that, like, especially on our side of like the world, in our country to be specific, like, it's rare to
Facts.
see those kind of numbers, and it's
Numbers.
also like if you try to ratio it as well.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, there's an artist in the States, he gets like 1 million views in 24 hours.
Yeah. Facts.
But like the population of Americans in like
It's
the States
like-
is like
it's-
100
yeah,
million
and
people.
it's easier for them to get their stuff out there.
Exactly. But my point is, it's like 0.1%, if I'm not mistaken, or
The ratio.
1%, yeah, of how many people are actually populating the country.
Whoa.
All of that to say, if let's say this side were about 1.2,
Yeah.
1.2.
Yeah.
and you use the same aggregate, something like 1,000 within that same
Oh,
amount
yeah.
of time is actually a big deal.
It's a big deal.
You
It
know.
is. It is.
Yeah, and also just like personally in my journey
Oh yeah.
of music, it's like a feat that I haven't.
It's like a leap.
Exactly.
It's like a leap.
That
of
hasn't
some
happened
sort.
to me yet.
Yeah.
I want to do it like one step at a time. It's not
Right.
like go to this guy who's doing like 24 million in
In
2
like,
days or
yay,
whatever.
yay,
It's like,
yay.
nah.
You go on YouTube, you find someone with 1 billion streams. You're like, what?
How, when, why, which.
I was
right?
surprised. There's actually someone with 1 billion streams, like a song.
Yeah.
Like 1.2 billion, bro. There's like 8 billion people in the world, and your video has 1 billion people watching. So basically, it's like you have 20% of the world basically seeing your stuff.
Yeah.
That's really overwhelming.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Me, I'd quit whatever I'm doing. Like that's an achievement.
It is.
That's an achievement. 1
It
billion
is,
streams.
It is.
Those
But it's
zeros.
not. It's like it's not everything though.
Yeah, facts.
I feel.
Facts.
I feel.
So I wanted to ask you, like, on a personal level, how is it important, or how is it like imperative for your family to support whatever stream in terms of art that you choose to like get yourself into? Like, how has the support been for you? Let's start there. Is it I'll do it, but or is it no, you can do it, it's alright kind of thing?
Okay, well, I think my parents, like, or family rather,
Yeah, family, yeah.
are valid in having like certain concerns and whatever, like over
True.
whatever I choose to
True.
do or whatever. So
Something
I'd say
to fall back on.
type of thing, which I have.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think it just got complicated when I decided to finally say this is what I want to do. Despite that, so for them, it may be many things, influences and like background stuff and
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and just fears, like just natural
yeah,
fears you
natural
might have
fears,
over
yes,
someone
yes.
you care about that
Makes
made
sense.
things tricky. So I'd say there's obviously the desire to, but then it's just, yeah, it's a little mixed. But
Yeah.
in terms of how much I'd want them to, of course I'd want them to, but like it's never been something that I waited for to even start doing what I'm doing.
Okay,
All of that
okay.
to say, if it doesn't happen, it's okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
know,
if
I
it does,
feel
of
you.
course,
I feel
of
you.
course, we were
'Cause,
happy
you know,
about
there's
that.
always you need to at least have a degree.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
It's valid, yes, but then is it something you want though?
You know, that's the thing. And time, dog, is so it's so fragile.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about even right now, like they recently reported about new variant and
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
Southern
all of
Africa
that stuff,
being
you
the
know,
hub of it.
and stuff
Da
like
da da,
that.
yada yada. Whatever.
And
We used
things
to
like
it.
lockdowns and whatever might be coming
Restrictions,
back and all of
bro,
that.
bro.
Let me tell you something that happened to me.
Uh-huh.
In 2019, I was like doing my second last year. I'd studied abroad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
China.
in China,
Yeah,
yeah. And there was an opportunity after performing summer where I could have gone to another city during like my summer break.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But at the same time, like my dad had called and he wanted me home. Not like in a forceful way,
Oh yeah.
but he
like,
would
oh,
have
no,
loved
bro.
to have
Yeah,
me
would love
home
to have
type
you
of,
back.
yeah.
Type of
And
thing.
I equally like wanted to come home as well. I mean, I just appreciated the fact that you even
Exactly.
want me to come back. But then I was also thinking about this opportunity, which I then told myself, okay, it's fine. In any case, next year I'm graduating. From there, I'm
Yeah.
do this, do that, and that.
Yeah.
And what happened in 2020 was,
Yeah,
boom, pandemic, lockdowns.
flights suspended.
And the lesson, this like, all the reminder that I had was that like tomorrow isn't promised.
Facts.
You really don't know
Yeah.
what tomorrow holds, and so all of that like encourages me today to really make the most of
Yeah, do
opportunities that
whatever
come
you
my
want to
way
do today.
while I still can,
Uh-huh.
because you never know when you might not be able to anymore.
Yeah. So what do you feel about the industry being open, really? I mean, I'd like to say you guys as the creatives kinda were given time to create,
Yeah.
but at the same time not really to fully like express it, because you could like make songs, post it online, but you never see the real interaction with the people, because I feel like that's vital when you're a rapper
Very.
or a musician. Let me just leave it with the musician part. Like
Yeah.
it's really vital for you to kind of communicate with your fans when you're performing, you know, because I've seen on your socials as well.
Yeah.
You kind of do repost in all these gigs. You try and have some footage of some sort, you know. Like, how has the industry opening helped you be able to express yourself in like a live performance kind of scene?
A lot, because just like you're saying, man, it's trying to engage with the audience, especially over social media. It can be tricky at the same time.
Yeah.
In terms of like your identity as a musician and artist, the way you want to like present yourself to people,
Yeah.
you don't want to lose that, and yet you also still want to be able to connect with them somehow.
Yeah.
So on my end, it's a lot of trying and failing and trying
And
something else and stuff, while
Trial
not
and error.
losing, exactly, and not losing who I am. But the industry opening up is definitely helpful in a selfish way for myself, in terms of like going out there to perform, because it's like experience,
Oh,
like
yeah.
learning from it and
Yeah.
everything, being more comfortable on
Like
stage.
your yesterday's performance, you learn from it today, and then that other one you use the tool to
Exactly.
make that one a lot thingy.
Yeah, because there are different like types of audiences that you can reach with this thing.
Yeah.
There are those who you'll reach like via digital streaming
Means, yeah.
platforms and stuff like that. Those are like maybe more indoors people or whatever. And then there are those who you'll engage with only in live performances
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. For them is incentive to actually want to go listen to your
Yeah,
music, you
yeah.
know. So there's definitely many ways of attacking it, but I do see the value and importance in actually performing live,
Yeah.
for people, like opening yourself, exposing yourself,
Putting the name behind the face behind the music.
Exactly.
Because we can see your IG, we can listen to you, but if
Yeah.
we don't know you in live performances, it's kind of tricky.
It is.
You
There's
know?
a bit of a disconnect. It's like the way you're even like putting it. Like
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
head, I'm saying like there needs to be something that
That
bridges the
bridges
gap.
Yeah. Facts.
So that it's definitely helped that the industry
yeah.
has opened up in the way it's
That's a really good thing, because also like I'd like to mention the fact that I've seen you perform,
Yeah.
so I can personally vouch for you. You know,
Thank
I
you,
listened
dog.
to, I think it's the Cool EP.
Yeah,
When did you drop that?
that volume 1 I dropped on the 15th of May, volume 2 on the 17th of July, and that
2021.
was 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
How many songs in both EPs?
On the first EP it's 8, on the second it's 4 with the bonus.
Yo.
So it's 5 then.
They say before you compile an EP, you need to have like a lot of songs, and then you need to like do a listening session so you can choose. With this one, did you do that, or you just made 8 songs and like? It's 8 songs they going.
You know what? I think the creative process is like different for like different artists.
Yeah.
So I'll share with mine like how
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cool EP came
Yeah.
to be. In 2019, I released 2 singles, Days Like This and Hydrate.
Yeah.
From there, I was just like listening to certain beats and stuff that had me feel like, okay, I want to make a project now, and vibe is cool.
Yeah.
Cool
yeah.
EP, literally.
The yeah.
Literally. And so not too long down the line, I share with like my closest friends the stuff that I'd been working on at the time.
Uh-huh.
And Rage, actually, he's someone I shared that was gonna drop this thing, and he's like, how many tracks? I tell him 7.
Oh yeah.
He's like, nah bro, more. I'm
A
like,
lot of songs, bro.
I want to make an EP
Yeah.
and stuff. It's like, okay, just make a few more for me. I'm like, okay, fine. And at the time, I was okay with it. It would have just been the cool EP, 7 tracks, that's it.
Done. Yeah.
But as I'm working on more of these tracks, I'm actually enjoying how they sound, and found that, you know what, I wouldn't want to hide these things. So how can I go about making the EP that I wanted to make, but still release more of these songs?
Oh yeah.
And then the idea of 2 volumes came
Volume
to
1,
be.
Volume 2.
Exactly. And so the way in which I work on like my stuff, it's not like making so many songs and choosing.
Yeah.
The people who inspire me to make the music I make, like their bodies of work, sound so intentional in how they start and end that
It's like
I
a
approach it.
transition of some sorts.
Exactly.
You
There's
listen
this
to
cohesion.
Kendrick.
Kendrick, yeah, is there.
I listen to them the wrong way. I listen songs like
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah,
pick
yeah.
out songs,
Ah.
and then I listen like how the whole album was released, and it's actually a story from the first song
Exactly.
to the last one. It's one story, just different songs.
Yeah.
From Blood, the whole intro,
The whole thing, all the
You
way
Just
to
Lost Your
Dark
Life,
World.
pa,
Yeah.
you know, and then to loyalty to Bofi and all of them.
this
So I understand. I think
direction.
I understand what you mean.
Exactly. And so how I wanted to do it was like work on the whole thing from start to end, right?
Yeah.
But have it that where the first volume ends, sounds like it starts and ends. And when the second volume starts, it sounds like it starts and ends. But if you were to listen to everything together, it sounds
It's like
one
one body of work.
Exactly. So
slick.
it did take a while, like trying to figure out
How to do it.
Yeah, but it was worth it. Definitely an experience that I won't forget, and it paid off. I believe
Facts.
paid off. So that was the whole thing behind mine.
No, that's nice. Favorite rapper locally?
Locally,
Do you listen to a lot of local raps? Rage.
Yeah.
Or not Psycho?
Nah.
But you
shout
also,
out to Psycho. Love Psycho.
But Rage is like
Rage
the
my
one.
favorite rapper.
You worked with an American producer, bro. Why am I leaving that out?
I don't know. Please tell me.
I just remembered. Is it J?
Jay Kishi. Jeff Kishi. Shout out to him, man.
Did he like produce your first EP or something?
Nah, he produced My Life.
My Life, that song.
Yeah, he produced the song. And I also then worked on another
You paid him.
song. We have a relationship.
Okay,
where
okay.
whereby
You're busy man, boy. It's a fucking $1. Paid in dollars. Yes.
soon though, soon.
Yeah. Soon.
Yeah, and we had there's another song that I dropped as a feature instead of his. He's still the beat maker, and it's called Hydrate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so that came out before this single,
Before that
and we've been working on like a few other items,
okay.
hopefully leading towards like a project.
Oh yeah.
which will be
You also
out.
worked with, I think, We Go and a lot of other acts locally. Is it like on your project or it's just singles outside your project?
With Wigo, I featured on his Spread Love EP.
It
dropped early on.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's this? I think Abel
Kane is
yeah.
there. I'm a Crystals is there. Laro the Bambino
Laro
is
the
there.
Bambino.
And I mess with Laro the Bambino a lot.
You
Shout
know,
out
one
to
thing I
Laro.
realized that time when I saw you guys perform was the only person I knew from then was Yellow Bud, because Yellow Bud is like a brother of mine.
Okay.
You know Yellow Bud?
Yeah, and shout out to
Alex,
him.
and also Alex the Crippler.
Alex.
The Crippler. I don't know if you know a lot about him, but he also performed but earlier than you. I think. It was earlier,
Okay.
And I was introducing a lot of these acts, including you, on the stage. Like, Ish, I wonder what this one has in store. Because once you have someone perform and do like a splendid performance, it's like, ish, can you match up at least the energy, you know? So banale fear, boy, it's ish. What if this one is underwhelming and then the crowd is not reacting? And then one thing was, all of you guys were consistent.
For
and you
real.
could see the passion.
Oh yeah.
And you stayed. I think you stayed the whole time. And you saw all those
stayed.
performances.
Yeah, I wanted to watch like
Yes,
the
yes.
whole thing from the beginning to the end. Like as much as I was performing, I also wanted to like
Yeah.
spectate. Like,
I wish there was like a recording which kind of covered the whole thing, so
man.
people could see what I mean, what I'm
Yeah.
trying to talk about right now. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
And if anything, man,
Yeah.
what I'd like to say is like shout out to the people that actually open shows,
Yeah.
because it's not easy.
It's not
Like trying to get the crowd and the audience to like engage with everything else.
Yeah.
They start everything off like. When it gets to now, like me, for example,
It's like the
everyone
button
is
in the
like
relay.
already kind of like, and from there it just goes high.
up,
So
yeah.
like, yeah, shout out to those who take the bullet for us.
Hey, bruv. It's the energy. It's the energy, man.
is.
It's
It
the
is,
energy.
man.
I guess with the energy you have and kind of with the consistency, so long as you continue putting in the time, I guess there's just a lot of things you can achieve with your craft, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think we have reached. Okay, wait. Where can people find your music? We can't leave that. We can't leave that
yeah,
out. Yeah,
you
hey,
can't
that's
do
that's
that.
important.
I was gonna come back next episode.
It's like, hey, Baba, so catch my
I was
music.
like, by the
It's
way.
free, man. By the way.
Come interrupt your
Yeah, where
guest.
can they get like where they catch you? Okay, mention your socials and where they can catch your music.
All right, so it's RKSN17 on Instagram, RK_017 on Twitter.
Yeah.
And you can catch my music on SoundCloud. It's RK017, AudioMax same, as well as Apple Music and other streaming platforms. That's where you can find my life and upcoming releases. But the bulk of my work is on SoundCloud, such as a cool EP and EP I dropped with Rage and everything.
Really nice having you on the show, bruv. I realized the first time I saw you perform, we needed to have you on the podcast because I mess with people that know how to rap. Don't get a big head. Yeah,
It's cool.
so basically it really gives one that feeling of knowing that at least you can like acknowledge when you see work, like legit work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to everyone that is watching the episode. Thank you guys for being loyal to the channel. Mfana Kokasi, I'm about to sign out. Anything you'd love to mention? Any shout outs?
Shout out to, as
Maybe your
always,
girlfriend, Diana, or something.
but shout out to my lady, she my everything.
Your everything.
She knows who
Nice.
she is. And shout out.
Niggas that own up to people. Not these other people. I know, me, I don't have a girlfriend.
Whatever. I know. Shout out to my lady. Shout out to Rage. Shout out to Yellow, Laro, Paul Lawson, Abel Kane, Wigo,
All of them.
Lucian.
Count
There's
them.
so many of these
Lucian,
O's.
Autobot,
Like,
that's lit.
yeah, dog.
You work with XLR?
Yeah.
You
But they
work
have
there?
me on like, I have a working relationship with them at the moment.
okay.
Yeah.
No,
I
shout out to
do.
everyone that is watching the segment. RK Nzabaleti Mnanzi.
Mgomezulu.
Mgomezulu. Bro, literally your name is like rap, dog. You're telling people stories.
Maybe
you know?
that's how it started.
Your parents didn't know, but now they
You know
know.
what I'm saying? No,
Now
exactly.
they know. Shout out to everyone that's watching the podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe on the channel, like the video. Yeah, and shout out. Bye. You get it? Bale. Psychology. Oh, Lucy. Oh, Lucy Kenchai. Lucy.